In this video, I want to look at exponential functions, or as Aaron Shearer, my former student, would say, exponential. Okay, these are ones that's called exponential because the x is now up in the exponent like that. And the trick here is you just take a natural log of just y. Okay, when you do that, you get that the natural log of y is, just because of the way logarithms work, kx plus ln a, right? Which means that you're going to get a graph. And the y-intercept will be natural log of a, and the slope of this graph will be k. So k is super easy, right? The slope of this thing is whatever that coefficient is of the exponent there. And then this thing here is ln a. Let me show you how to do this, okay? There we go. Okay, so this should not be what is n. We want to know what k is. All right. Oops, not uppercase k, but lowercase k. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to make a column here, ln of y. I'm just labeling it ln y. And now to do that, I actually have to type a formula. So in this cell, I'm gonna hit the equals sign. I'm gonna go equals, and now it's like, ooh, they're doing a formula, right? And then ln left parenthesis. And it gives you help. It's like, oh, look at that, right? And then I want the cell B5. So while I'm here, I click there and I get it to auto types that in. And then I hit enter, boom, like that. And then I click back on that cell. Notice that I can move the cell, I can select, but watch, the cursor changes. In the lower right corner, it turns into a plus. That is the generalizer, fill down, right? So now I'm going to drag this down. Boom. So now I have a column that is natural log of y, and I want to make a graph of this versus x, okay? By the way, we think the answer is that the coefficient a is 7. We think that k is going to be 0.125, but let's see. I didn't put any error on this thing, so let's look at the function itself and see if we can guess some things about it, right? Let's insert a chart since they're easy to do. Okay, so this looks like we're going to have it's increasing. This is a positive exponential, not a negative one, not like nuclear decay. And then I can't really tell much more about that. So let's do the real graph here. So let's go select that. So that is just a drag. And now, because I'm on a Mac, I'm doing a command drag, which is what you do on a Mac. On your Chromebook, I believe you're going to do a control drag. On a PC, it's a control drag. So drag, command drag, or control drag. Okay. Then you go insert chart. There you go. That is just perfect. And then what we want is we want to put a trend line on there. Right? So click on the graph, click on the 3 dots, click edit chart, go over here to customize, series, and you want a trend line. So click on that. That brings up further questions, right? You want a linear one. There are other ones. By the way, you could do an exponential on the data itself, right? The alleged data, right? And then label it with its equation. Voila. Okay. Let's show the r squared. It's going to be 1, right? Because I just made a graph with no data at all, no error on it, right? So notice that our equation is 0.125 x. So 0.125 is our slope, plus 1.95, and that 1.95 is going to be the natural log of our y-intercept. Okay, or I'm sorry, it's going to be the natural, it is the y-intercept, it's the natural log of our coefficient a. So let's go back here, right? This thing is 1.95, and this was 0.125. So k equals 0.125, and a is going to equal e to the 1.95. And e to the 1.95 is 7.03, which is pretty good, right? Okay, so I'm just going to type these in here. This guy is 7.03. I programmed it in as 7, but it came out 7.03. And then k is 0.125. There we go.